Hey there, this is Debesh, the info security researcher. Today, again, I am here for another episode of the podcast TikTok. Today, as you see from the flyer image, the topic is recycling plastics into utility products. We'll have a special guest, Professor Shantanu Bhowmik, who is an eminent researcher and academician and very well known figure in the Indian news media who appeared on hundreds of television interviews and also on news programs. So, when I requested Professor Shantanu Bhowmik, he kindly agreed. The special thing is that he was interviewed almost every media, whether it is the national channel Doordarshan or other private news media or independently organized YouTube channels and other places. But this is the first time he is here on LinkedIn in a live podcast. So that is a special thing for us. So let us bring the guest on the screen. A massive welcome to the podcast, Shantanu, and I am so grateful that you have agreed to give time for this podcast. So it will be a pleasant thing for the LinkedIn connections here because I have found you only when somebody shared and tagged me on LinkedIn. It is very surprising that I have not found you in my feed, say here or in other places. Okay, so let me start the podcast as I always do, and other people also do. I wish to know that you are you are a scientist, academician, researcher, engineer. So, how you would like to express yourself? Like, if I ask who you are and what you do, so what will be your short answer?
Who you are means physically, I'm an Indian and I speak Bengali, my mother language. I belong to Sanatan Dharma. And
Yes.
cosmic level, I'm an Atman, a pure soul. So this is the difference you have to find. So physically, and in the cosmic level, I'm an Atman, I'm a soul who never born, never dies. And apart from my, you might have seen that I'm a singer, I'm an artist, I'm also
Is there any
nature's.
internet connection issue? Okay.
I can see you. It's fine for you for see me and to
Yes.
get my voice.
Yes, yes. I can see you, but sometimes your images are getting slightly fractured or invisible.
Okay,
Yeah, now it is okay.
maybe
Yes,
maybe the net is little slow.
yes,
So
yes. Sometimes,
and
yeah, sometimes.
deeply observe the yeah, deeply observe the external and internal nature, and from childhood strongly follow the of Swami Vivekananda and the life of Netaji Subhash Bose. So that motivates me to do the work always. And when I find time, I, I have a habit to riches, history, philosophy, and all together. Yes.
Yes, such a great philosophy of life. It connects to me, uh, and when we live, we have to live fully with all our persona. So I like your other persona, like your musical, artistic, and every other things. So in the beginning, will you tell us briefly your academic and research background?
Yeah, I did my PhD in mechanical engineering from IIT Roorkee, and uh, something wrong is not getting.
You cannot hear me? Can you
Now
hear
it's
me?
fine. Now
No.
it's fine. Yeah. So
Okay. Yes. Yes.
I can hear you now. Yeah. So I received my PhD in mechanical engineering from IIT Roorkee 2002, and part of my PhD was carried out at Technical University of Berlin. I went to Berlin in Germany, and with a fellowship from the German Academic Exchange Service. And then I came back, and then I uh, submitted my thesis from the IIT Roorkee, and the degree was awarded in 2002. Then I joined in IIT Kharagpur after my PhD. But somehow I felt that whatever I wish to do is not getting fulfilled. So by that time, I got the offer with a research award from the Natural Science and Engineering Research Council from Government of Canada, and I moved to Canada and worked as a scientist at National Defense of Canada. So while working at National Defense of Canada in 2005, I qualified National Academies of USA to work at the Marshall Space Flight Center. So that's why my areas of work is close. So once I at NASA, it was getting time. By the time I moved to Europe in Netherlands, I was associate professor at the University of Delft in Netherlands, and then by that time I had a world traveler. So when I was in Netherlands, so in that time, a lot of collaborations happened, and worked with European Space Agency with the Airbus. Then my next job was at Singapore in Asia, government of Singapore. I was a senior scientist there, and while working there, and it was very, very settled in Singapore. Then we came to Amma, who is globally known as Mata Mitandamai Devi. So she was coming to Singapore. We had a chance to take her blessing, and then we came to our university, left everything, and by the at KAIST, which is called Korea Advanced in Science and Technology in South Korea, the University of Queensland, in also in Australia, the University of Applied Science. So I still maintain these collaborations as an example of visiting. Go there with the collaborative research, and then when he came back to India, different technology we have developed. Yeah.
It is a nice,
Yes.
wide, like you traveled with your academic and research. I mean, you have connected so many countries and so many academic and research institutes. So it is something very special. Uh, I have found very few people. I mean, it is rare. So how, I mean, you have done many other fields also, research many other fields. So how have you come to the research in plastics?
Mhm. Uh, I think net is very slow.
Net is slow, but I my connection is wired connection. It is okay, I think, because I was having many other
So
podcast earlier also.
uh,
Would you if it
can you
is
hear
not,
me and see me properly with the continuity?
I can hear
Uh,
you,
there's a
but
breakage.
sometimes it goes out. I can hear you, but sometimes your image gets still, and then audio also
Just just
stops.
one.
Maybe
Uh, just give me
can you
1 minute time.
reconnect?
I'm connected
Yes,
to
yes, yes,
some other connections.
yes, 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 yes. Of course, yes. So, so we were having Professor Shantanu Bhowmik, who is an eminent researcher and academician working in Coimbatore, Amrita Vishwa Vidyapeetham, a deemed university, and has worked on a variety of areas which are very important to the world, not only for our country but also for the world. Like today's topic, if you consider, the topic is recycling plastics into utility products. So when I was actually uh, posting a promo of this podcast today morning, I found that in the US, there is, of course, yes, okay, he has come back. Okay, let us continue with the podcast. Okay, please continue. Over to Shantanu. If you feel that sometimes, yes, you can reconnect. You can just uh, log out from Restream and reconnect. Sometimes that also helps. So Shantanu has worked brilliantly in various fields. Not only, yes, he has come back again. Okay, yes, please continue. Over to Shantanu.
So, uh, am I now visible and audible clearly now?
Yes, you are visible and audible. Yes, please continue. sometimes it gets still. Maybe today's internet is not good.
Yeah, but now I moved.
Okay, okay,
So
okay.
I think you can see me, and I think it's now my network.
Yes, yes, I can see you. Yes, I can hear you, see you. Yes, yes. Can you hear me?
See me, and can you hear me now?
I can see you.
I
I can hear you. Yes, uh, I can hear you. But the image gets still. I mean, intermittently. If it is, if you feel, you can just log out from Restream and
so
again log
it
in.
is fine now. Then can I start?
Yes, yes, yes. Start.
Yeah. So
Yes,
that as you asked for the recycling plastics one, it was
yes. How
on
have done?
end of March 2000. We were we were traveling from Coimbatore to Rameswaram by road, and it was
Okay,
almost 400 kilometer. And when he saw that everywhere on the side of the highways, the dump of plastics everywhere. Then once we reached Rameswaram, I know that I felt very strange that uh, Rameswaram is a historical columns memorials there in such a place that why it was not being. That next evening, next uh, that we went to that there is a nearby seashore, and the next morning we had been to Dhanuskodi. So I had a deep pray there, and thereafter, while coming back on the Pamban Bridge, I was just observing that ocean and the boats, and the idea clicked that whatever the plastic waste, suppose the I just can show you the plastic, bottles, or maybe
yes, yes,
this the bags, the plastic bag, and then
yes.
I can show you one more here, the plastic packets, the plastic packets. Okay, so these we are
Yes,
using
yes.
only say for half an hour or 1 hour, and that we are dumping outside. Okay, and it's creating the huge amount of garbage. We generate around 26,000 tons of plastic waste. From that, the packaging, okay, for food packaging, maybe the potato chips or maybe the biscuits, which is the outer is the polymer plastic, inside is called aluminum foil. Then during the summer, definitely every one of us use this the Tetra Pak, Maja
Cold
Mango,
drinks.
or
Yes,
maybe
yes,
or maybe
yes,
the Appy, or maybe lassi, or maybe
yes,
cold coffee.
yes,
Certainly,
yes,
we also use this tooth, this one, also a
yes,
plastic coated.
yes. Packets.
Then
Yes,
you can see there that then this cabin milk, okay, all
yes,
together
yes,
like the plastic bags, then that multi-layer plastic and the plastic bottle. India
yes,
are generating every day 26,000 tons of plastic waste.
yes. Huge.
So now that plastic waste which is coming out, the plastic bags and bottles, okay, and it has industries already started manufacturing this. And then tiles, the weight
Yes.
is only 80 grams. If you have a cement pavement tiles, the weight would be around 5. So it will have a that definitely there will be a less
Huge. Light.
cost for the transportation, and that
Yes.
it can take a load bearing capacity of 10 wheelers trucks. This pavement is okay.
Oh,
Apart from that,
yes.
we also have made these roof tiles, right? You can see
Yes.
roof tiles. This roof tile, even if you drop a big stone, it will not break. It can absorb that one.
Oh,
If you have a mud roof
yes.
tiles, or fine. And next, so when temperature is 40 outside, if you have the roof made with this recycled plastic roof tiles, inside temperature will be plus 28 or plus 30.
Ah,
That means later, and consequently there will be significant energy saving. This technology.
yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Then I am coming to this that top of this one. This all we have converted these plastic bottles or plastic bags, which showing in half an hour. It has a life once we make this 60 to 70 years. Correct. And
Ah,
once
big.
its life is over, we can melt it and we can make the next part of it. The Tetra Pak, no, the Tetra Pak which I have shown to you, the Tetra Pak package,
Packet.
that from the
Yes.
Tetra Pak packets, sofa cushion,
Very beautiful.
sofa cushion, and the pillow.
Yes.
And this sofa
Yes.
cushion, 5 years, I'm using this one as well. That means the Tetra Pak, which we are throwing, this Tetra Pak, which we are just throwing in 2 minutes after consuming that liquid or the fluid.
Use.
Now we are
Yes.
converted that one to which is having a life more than
Yes.
10 to 20 years. So this is
Ah,
called management and waste to wealth.
yes.
Okay, so whatever
Great
you
thing.
feel is not the waste. And the fact is that plastic you cannot eliminate. Even for the even a lot of no, that benefit out of it. Now those 15-20 years before, we do have that kind of a this packaging, which was, you can see this one. The package was made by mainly by the paper. The paper is porous. That means in
Yes.
2 3 days the food will
Yes.
become will spoil inside. And these having that tight, so the
Yes.
food will remain even
Yes.
for 5 to 6
Even
intact
many days.
once it is packaged properly.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So the thing is that instead of going to the outside in the drain or in the roadside or in the take properly, municipality or panchayat or the corporation, that are to give to the recycling useful products.
Yes.
This is the
Yes.
whole objective. Fine.
Yes. Yes.
And we also have made from the we have made the tabletops, the stool size. That means that will also know that reducing the applications of wood for the normal for the furniture and those. Correct. In those cases, that it will also be reducing the
Of
if we
course.
make furniture
Yes.
out of it and if we utilize that one
Yes.
properly, so it will not make clean
Yes.
India. Also, it will become a green India
Of
technology.
course.
And
Yes.
already
Which supports.
4 is formed based on this technology, and they are manufacturing this. We have given know-how, and from that parliament also discussion over there. It got a very good media coverage as well. To 200 MSMEs from this technology if we utilize properly, and each of these plastic waste per day. So it requires in networking from the corporate municipality or the panchayat. Then they should collect, they should sell these plastics, like the plastic bag separately, plastic bottle separately, and those. And let me know, in 2005, in Amrita Vidyapeetham, our chancellor, who is Matamita Devi, she started this. She started a recycling plant in Amrita in 2005 itself, and the name is given as Amla Bharatam. Okay,
Ah,
and then and Prime Minister Sri Narendra 26th, 27th of September on 2013. Then from the Red Fort on 2014, 15th August, Mr. Modi, that he has echoed that we should have a clean India mission. So it was basically the brainchild of our chancellor, and being a scientist from the university, I have taken seriously from this project, and we are giving across the country. Yes, please. Any questions next?
it is an excellent, excellent. Yes, yes, excellent. And so, just I'm curious that you had also then that materials research or materials background also in your research, prior research, because this plastic is when you recycle. I mean, what is the process of recycling of plastics? You have devised, that means you have a background also, or you learned the subject of this this type of materials, plastics and other things.
Actually, see, being a mechanical, being a mechanic, you might have seen my nuclear materials, the materials, aviation, defense material, there, and certainly that have a comprehensive knowledge and that experience, and that I'm utilizing for this different my technologies. Okay, and I also observation, which is very important, with the observation, and since plastics, since I think you had a that what really happens if we process these plastics and make a product, whether it will be critically pollution or not. See, for the every plastic there are two temperatures we have to first find it out by the differential scanning calorimetry studies called the thermal analysis. For every of the plastics, two temperatures. One is that melting temperature and then decomposition temperature. Okay. Now, whatever processing we are doing
Okay,
in the melting temperature, in the melting temperature, there is no evaluation of not even carbon dioxide
okay, okay,
because
that
we
is
are
great.
not burning it, not going to decomposition. Fine.
Okay,
Even if you
yes,
make
yes,
a product from the plastics, say the bottle or the bags, temperature only. Now, next one study we have done, and it is scientifically proved and it's got published in a very good journal on the virgin plastics. The carbon emissions, if I take a quantity, if I quantify the carbon emission, which is scale of 100 from the virgin plastics, and if we have a recycled plastics, if we make this product, is coming down to 30. So 100 is coming to 30, the carbon emission.
okay, okay. Means the first time when you
Understand? Because
recycle a
from the virgin
plastics.
plastics to make a, there are 7 to for the recycle plastic also having a high benefit.
Okay, okay. And yes, you have already answered. My question was if it has some toxic thing. So you explained it. So when you melt it, there is no chance of even carbon dioxide emission or any other thing. So it is very cleanly done, and no toxic elements coming out of this recycling process. And I probably saw
Yeah,
in
it's
some
a green.
of your interview, yes, interviews. So what are the say facilities, as you say, the manufacturing. So what are the manufacturing facilities require, means how much, say, a production of this amount it requires this space requirement, and say the funding requirements of this type of manufacturing recycling.
We have
Just an
a
idea, I
set
mean,
project.
say
Okay,
small.
set project. It requires 7 machines, 6 machines required,
Okay,
and with the 6 machines, one can make tons per day. Two
okay,
tons per day. Fine. Two
okay,
tons per day means uh, will be around 50 tons per month. And we have said that
okay,
if we make this product from the 2 tons per day, the investment of the machines will be around 1.7 crores. And then with the plant and then know that or your installation, another say 30 lakhs. So 2 lakhs, 2 crores is the budget for having a
okay,
recycling plant for 2 tons per day. All know that suppose if you invest any corporate return of investment ROI, and ROI will start
okay,
9 months, 9 months, and on the 15 to 16 months you'll have a break even point. Then one can go for
okay,
the
okay. So yes. So now, how many manufacturing units you help them develop in India?
yeah. Actually, already uh, two startup and two MSMEs already working on that. One in Agartala, one in Coimbatore, and in Kolkata one, and one in Bhangar 24 Parganas, and near to
Okay,
in also near to Kolkata, and
yes,
also two more are going to start. One in started in Uncle Estate, and one more the discussion is
okay,
going on in Nagpur. So gradually, technology is
okay,
spreading across the country, know-how, and the and the entrepreneurs with the investment of 2 crores, they can start this technology for manufacturing and see that the products which you have shown, it can be well utilized in the highways. So
yes,
if one
yes,
can chip in there, so this can be utilized properly. And also, like the entire Himalayan region, which is say around
hmm,
4,500 from Odisha to Ladakh, that entire range is a fine. So if you have a rooftop of the light materials, then if there is a earthquake, at least life will be saved.
of course. Very much helpful. Yes. And how do they
Very much. So
actually collect the waste?
it will have
Like,
multiple applications. Only thing that we
yes,
have to consistent. We have to
yes, internet. Ah,
I
yes.
I I
Ah,
I,
the
I couldn't
internet,
hear.
I think. Yes. I also could not see or hear you because the internet is an issue now. Say, so what I mean, how the manufacturing units are collecting the waste? Are they connecting with the local municipalities and other places to say classify the waste, or they are putting them their own people to collect? Because this is actually the I think a very requirement to get the things collected, with classification. I mean, organized.
No, what I feel, no, that you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you
So what I feel that
intermittently.
you just text me in the WhatsApp or here, I can just give the reply right away.
No, you cannot hear me? Can you hear me? You cannot hear me? I don't know.
Now I
Can
can
you
hear you.
cannot
Yes,
hear me?
sometime it's coming and going.
Sometime. Yes, for me also it is intermittent. So uh,
Hmm.
we don't know whether it is our internet issues or it is a restream, because earlier also when not when 2 3 months ago I had some questions for them. Restream then gave something when the data transfer and other things. I don't know whether today.
Yeah.
So it is a special thing, but today it is happening. Why? I don't know. Uh, okay. Can you hear me?
I think we can leave for today. We can make one more day. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. Okay. Bye. Thank you so much, and for your time, because you have already given so many interviews, and people around the country probably knew about you and your good work. So kindly
It's better
agree
we
to
can make
come
one
to.
more. No issue. I'll provide time.
Yes. Okay. Bye. Okay. Thanks. Okay. We'll end the stream here. Okay.